that.
Oh, hi, everybody. Welcome back to Frigiphobia, the playthrough from Neon Goblin of Icewind Dale, Rime of the Frost Maiden. I will be your DM this evening. My name is Morgan, and I am joined by our full cast of fantastic goblins. We have Prescott playing Zadrin.
Hello.
We have Alden playing Wilhelm.
Hello, my friends.
We have Chris playing Gran.
Oh.
We have James playing Osborne.
Ahoy, hoy.
We have Griffin playing Vulcan.
Hi.
And we have Cavan playing Ryston.
Oh!
That works. Ryston, who currently looks a little different. I think you're still disguised as our little Durgar buddy.
Yes. I am currently Drek.
Yes. Well, before we jump into the session proper, we of course want to extend a wholehearted thank you to our friends over at Roll20 for sponsoring tonight's game. For any of you who are still unfamiliar, Roll20 is a system-agnostic virtual tabletop that provides you all the tools and features, bells and whistles, everything you need to make your online game just as immersive as joining around the table, no matter what TTRPG you enjoy. So Roll20, thank you so very much. You're going to see a lot of those bells and whistles in play this evening, and I'm so very excited to make use of them. Now, it's been a minute. We didn't get to play last week, so who wants to give us a little bit of a recap on the fortress so far and go into some detail of what happened last session? Go get an inspiration. Wow. All right. I mean, I guess I can do it, but you won't get any inspiration.
Up to last week. I know I wasn't there. I can kind of do last week. I listened to it.
Well, give us what you got, and it can be a collaborative effort for last session.
Okay. So as we head up the spiral staircase following our Durgar friends, we approach a gate, bang on the door, and Mr. Musgart is there, and he kind of starts escorting us and then is like, no, you guys are gonna have to figure this out on your own. But then Drek eventually let us in, which Drek is Cavan, right?
Now.
Drek was
he's Cavan. At this point, there was an actual Durgar named Drek who let us in, and then he was kind of proud that he got some adventurers, and he wanted us to tell Grandolpha that he killed some scouts on the way in. And so we get to her where she is eating a gross brain with legs from the Underdark, and has a cute small mechanical dragon companion. And she starts talking about Zadarok. Okay.
Zardarok. Yep. Zardarok.
Sunblight. And that's who the dragon came from, was trying to court her. And she is not pleased with that, and also not pleased with the general management of the fortress. So she kind of is helping us just a little bit, and tells us about some of the like humanoid creatures and some of the odd things that we are going to encounter via Zadarok. And so from there, we're like just stumbling into this dungeon. Stumble is really the only word for it. We found a mind flayer who had been greatly injured, whom we, for Ozzy's instruction, decided that we should really put it out of its misery, and also a very, very warning to the wise, of which we are not the wisest, because we have continued to go in said dungeon, but to understand that something who could put this type of creature in such peril is not one to be reckoned with. That's as far as I have.
That's pretty good. Yeah. So you had also, on the beginning of your descent into the fortress, you had to deal with some animated armors moving through a trapped room. you
Those are
discovered a massive sort of vertical column, or rather shaft, that runs through the entire hundreds of feet tall height of this fortress, and gathered that that was where the massive Charterland dragon had made its egress from the forge deep within. Grandolpha Musgart is the older female Duragar that is being courted by Zardarok. She has some Duragar within the fortress that are already loyal to her and know of her intent to overthrow Zardarok and take his assets as her own. So you have encountered some periodic individuals that might have been enemies if you had not made an alliance with her. At the end of last session, you moved through this strange temple-like room to Deep Dwera. At the foot of the statue of this roughly feminine Durgar form was the Illithid that you put out of its misery. And you pushed further into a chamber just beyond and encountered a very strange-looking and acting Durgar fellow. Let's see if I can pull him up for you. Yeah. Who wore almost very clerical type robes embellished with this heavy black chain worn as a mantle. He was not one of Grandolpha's, and combat quickly ensued. You pursued him through a secret passage into an adjoining room that proved to be a torture chamber where another Duragar was being, tortured. You dispatched the guards that were performing this deed, but when the previous captive noticed on Wilhelm a symbol of the party's allegiance to Grandolpha, she became enraged, as she is one of Zardarok's loyal captains and saw a potential opportunity to demonstrate that loyalty. She became an aggressor as well. We finished the session with the party continuing the pursuit. This strange Duragar priest-like individual fleeing around this corner here, if y'all can all see, as Vulcan used his fiery ability from his contraption that he can evoke to dispatch a number of individuals out of your line of sight. So with that, it's up to you what you want to do, whether we are going to continue in the existing initiative or break from it for the time being. The individual that you had been fighting, that strange priestly figure, had revealed that he is not what he appears. There was a tail that whipped out of the robes at some point to strike at some of you, and he definitely seems a little more diabolical than the typical Duragar.
Yeah.
So, as these two, I guess I can go ahead and show you what else you accomplished with that last attack, shall I? You got not only the remaining guard, but the bloodied captive is also now dispatched. So as this strange figure continues to flee down the hall, what do we think? Are we staying in initiative?
Well,
we got to catch
that
guy.
Yeah, I would say stay initiative, so he has less
What do
time
we
to
want him ringing the
warn
bell?
people.
Alarm in the
All right.
fortress.
Well, in that case, just because I don't remember quite where we were, we're going to pick up at the top with you, Ryston.
Okay,
As
great.
this figure flees, what would you like to do? There's a party inspiration on the table for tonight's session.
I am currently squeezing through a gap because I got big before I knew there was a secret door in this chamber that led to a hallway I wouldn't be able to go down. And you can't get small of your own volition. So,
And do keep in mind the grid on this map, they are 10-foot squares.
right. So I've got 20 feet more movement before I'm even out of the grid, just on that 10-foot square. And then Ozzy's in the way on the other side. So probably not any more movement on top of that.
I don't know if I can be in the way. I'm a small creature. I'm not sure what the rule on that is.
That's true.
You can
You're large,
move
I'm
through
small.
his space
You can
normally.
occupy the same area. Cool. In that case, I will get out of there, use that 20 feet of movement. Or wait. 10. No, that's 20 feet of movement. This is the rest of my movement. So that's my whole movement this turn. And then I might. Well, what is? Well, I mean, I can just.
Baby, don't hurt me.
10. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take the dash action. I'm going to run out into the hallway to the extent of my full movement.
Okay. So that will grant you a little more line of sight.
That was my goal.
You can just see the disappearing figure moving up through this northward corridor, and you see that the one you're in continues ahead and then turns right.
Now, I've got my bow out.
You do.
Do I have line of sight on him?
Not from where you are. The only reason you can see him is just because he's moving as you're moving, and you just get that momentary glimpse.
Okay. In that case, I am going to... Yeah, I'm going to have to leave that there. Unfortunately, Action Surge isn't going to be able to save us this time.
Okay.
So that's the turn.
What is your passive perception, Ryson?
That's going to be a 14. I am 99% sure.
Okay. You notice that the guard that had been fleeing and was dispatched has in his hand a large, sort of ornate glass vial with crimson liquid in it. It looks like he had pulled it out and was preparing to use it at the moment that he was dispatched.
All right.
That brings us to Wilhelm.
Do you tell us about that vial, my friend?
I mean, sure. I'll give a quick shorthand recap of what I'm seeing.
Okay.
2 dead guards, one with some kind of liquid vial. The priest is getting away.
5, 10, 15, 20. Can I move through my ally squares? Yes.
It's half movement to move through them directly.
Oh wait, that might. Oops, well, that messed up. On Alt, draw me back where I was. There we go. So then I don't think I can make it. So that's fine then. Wilhelm will just move up here.
30 would get you just inside this next square.
Really? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Wilhelm
Yeah,
is.
I allow you to cut the corners if there's not an enemy there.
Great. Wilhelm will cut the corner and I guess use his action to pick up that vial. But unless you
Free
give
object interaction.
Okay, and then drink it.
Oh. That will be your action.
Sweet.
Actually, you know what? This is something I've been meaning to do for a while now. Anyway, drinking a potion yourself is a bonus action. Administering it to another is an action.
Cool. What is the potion I drank?
It is a greater healing potion.
Yay, how much is that?
44 plus 4.
44.
Oh, 48.
So he heals for 13.
Okay.
And then he's going to go ahead and use his action to heal himself with Cure Wounds, because that is nowhere near enough.
Gotcha.
And that should have popped up. Oh, wow. Exact same. Thanks, Cure Wounds. But he's looking a little better.
That's good.
We'll need
And that's
that.
your whole turn?
That is the end of his turn, yes.
All right. You notice the figure pop back down this hallway for a second and extend his hand, and a flame emerges from his fingertips, coming towards Ryston. You're the big one, you're easiest to hit. Oh no. That's an 8. I don't think that hits you. All right. Well, that was shit.
Awesome.
He is going to continue. So that was 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah. That's not very far. Okay. Gran, welcome back. What would you like to do?
Yes, I wanted to double check. You told me which spells you used last time. I didn't see that you used my spirit totem.
I did not use your spirit totem.
Awesome. Okay. Well, I'm gonna spirit totem it up, boys. Yeah, so that'll be the usual where it's 10 temporary hit points and everyone is near me. So you're all
How
good.
many of those do you get per long rest?
Oh, I get 1 per short rest.
Okay. Yeah, I'll say you short rested while you were digging through the war room. Sure, why not?
And then advantage on melee attacks. So that's my bonus action. But then
All right.
my actual action is I am going to also try and go after this guy. Okay. So I can be on the square with Wilhelm then, since they're 10
Yes.
foot.
Yeah, just hold down Alt and you can put yourself there.
I had $1 for every time you told me that. So I can't see him down this hallway, right?
Well, your passive perception is pretty damn good.
Just one of my better skills.
You'd probably be able to see. Well, you'd probably even be able to see farther than that. Let's see. We'll give you this from where you are.
Yeah, there you go. That's nice. Nicely done.
And I don't really want to try and throw an ice knife and use it. So I'm going to, since you're only 5 feet away from me, I'm just going to cure wounds my little friend Wilhelm here.
Oh, hey.
Wilhelm, are you still bloodied at this point? Or are you
No,
better?
I will take that off.
All right.
So that is 10.
Oh, I already took it off. I don't know who that is that's bloodied.
Oh, it's on the dead guy.
Oh, okay.
How about that?
That's 10. Thank you very much. Thank you, my
Nicely
friend.
done. Adrin, Vulcan on deck.
All right, I will move up here. I think I can move here. There, yeah. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, yeah. 30. And shoot at the guy. Keep him from raising an alarm. All right. He is 100 marked still. So bonus action, planar warrior, mark him for my extra force damage.
Okay.
For a first attack that hits. All right. 1 and 2. First attack is a 26.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Second attack is a 24. So that'll be...
Go ahead and just roll damage on your first one for me.
All right, that'll be 2d8 and a d6. Yeah, a d6. Yeah. Ooh, very good. That'll be an even 20 points. No, 25 points of force damage.
Okay. Very close. Very close, but he is still up.
Okay. Second attack, 24 hit. So this will just be the 1d8 and d6. So that will be very good again. 18 points
You wanna
of
do
piercing
this?
damage.
Yes.
Okay. Now I only have 19 arrows left.
Okay. So Zadrin just sort of nimbly glides around those of you trying to push through this sharp corner. And as he slides to a stop, he just knocks 2 arrows, letting loose one and then the other from the top bowstring. And you watch them sink almost immediately, one after the other, into the back of this creature's head. You watch it stumble for a moment and fall. And as it does, that strange sort of papal-like hat that it wore tumbles off. And you see the illusion melt away to reveal this strange, sickly, greenish brown, roughly humanoid in construction, but not humanoid in nature, figure covered in points and spines and spikes with gnarled fangs that hang from a slack jaw. You see the barbed devil skid across the pavers and come to a halt.
Okay.
All right, let me just see as he gives his death throes if anyone notices. So the creature goes still. You don't hear anything else in the immediacy that seems like it might be ready to pose a threat. So for the moment, we are out of initiative. That was very close.
Yes. That's why I didn't want to leave initiative.
As a momentary silence falls throughout this sort of labyrinth of stone hallways, there's still the hazy smog that hangs in the air. And here it's almost thicker. It's like looking through an actual fog bank, but the smell is acrid. There's almost the tint of metal that hangs in the air. And you can hear, in addition to the perpetual distant running chains that operate the elevators here, there is louder clanking of metal from somewhere to your west that seems to be coming from this newly revealed hallway. Actually, let me show you these doorways a little bit more so you can get a little more context.
Grant, in the meantime, do you want to get this creature out of the way of sight while we gather ourselves?
Yes, let's do it.
Yes.
I'll help you pull him.
Are you trying to be stealthy as you continue forward?
Yes.
Very much.
Do stealth checks, and you no longer have the pass without a trace at this point.
Okay.
Not bad.
Dirty 20.
15.
Okay. Gran and Zadrin, you move forward. And as you pass this narrow break in the wall, you can see that it is a narrow hallway that leads to a tall set of stone steps that ascends roughly 1.5 to nearly 2 stories before leveling out. And you can just see that there appears to be at least one figure moving about at that higher elevation.
Okay.
And the clanking is audible from that direction?
It is.
I nudge Zadrin when I see the figure.
I'll take
You
the
are-
prize.
Okay. Well, at least he doesn't seem to be wanting to come down here. Let's check around this corner up here and see if there's anything coming our way.
So you're going to continue moving forward before moving the body?
Yes. We don't.
Okay.
We want Zadrin's goal is to move it out of the way, so in case like patrols come in, they don't immediately see a dead guy just there lying in.
Gran picked up the legs, and then Zadrin shoved her forward, so she put the legs down and went to the.
Gran, as you lean down to begin gathering this body, you can see that hat. Its form has changed as well. It now appears to just be a very unassuming tri-horn hat, but the lining of it seems to almost sort of glimmer as you move around it and the light changes. Hint, hint.
Wink, wink.
Magical item.
Snag that hat.
There are 2 sets of closed stone doors on either side of this junction. And you can see that it appears to open up into a wider area here to your north. There is also what appears to be a closed pen cell of some sort. Actually, just kidding. That's not that room. What is that room? That is 33. Y'all, when I tell you this is a big map, it's a big map. Oh, okay. This is a door standing open, and it looks very much like the barracks that you already saw on the above level.
Okay. All right.
You can hear, because y'all are the 2 with highest passive perception, there is movement in that room just out of sight. You can't quite tell how many, but there are individuals present.
The western room or the eastern room? Sorry.
The northern room.
Wow. I'm not even scrolled up that far.
If you want to give me a perception check to try and discern more, you are more than welcome to.
I definitely will. I will not.
Yeah, I think we should focus on the body, maybe.
Yeah. Just in case they walk by, that it's not immediately apparent.
We're going to stop letting our curiosity get to the best of us and focus on this body.
Yes.
Okay.
Should we move it
So
just around here or all the way around?
All the way.
All the way. Okay.
So one of you give me a strength check at advantage, or you can both give it a go.
What's your strength score there?
I put a lot in strength.
Okay,
How
yeah.
strong do you look, Graham?
Yeah, exactly. I know she's a strong-looking dragonborn, but just, how strong? And like 8 to 12, 20.
17.
What? Yeah, so that'll do it.
A strong old lady.
Mm-hmm.
So Gran and Zadran begin to drag the body down this hall, leaving a trail of sort of bubbling blackish brown ichor that seems to just sort of burn away.
Okay.
What are the rest of you doing in these few minutes that pass?
I would like to revise the game plan here, if I may.
Yes, go for it.
I think the problem was the disguise is great, of course, Ryson, because of the shape changing. But the rest of us don't look like captives. We just look like knuckleheads bumbling about.
Yeah, well,
I kind of look like a captive.
Osborne has the natural ability to look like a captive no matter what he's doing or what's happening, which I think is a great asset.
Would it help if I took these untanned hides and we could cover ourselves with these?
Yes.
That would
And do what?
that would help you stink very badly. I'm not sure it would make you
I'm surprised you still have this, Grant.
convincing.
What I propose here is that we tie some rope on our wrists and act like we're bound.
Oh.
Yeah.
I will stay behind and let y'all do y'all's ruse while I, stay able to wield my weapon. And
Do we have that hat?
Do you have
Yeah,
the
we
hat?
took
Is
it
that
from
hat
the
back here?
Yeah, we took the hat from the body. Did anything happen when we did that?
yeah, were we able to?
The hat has sort of just fallen off to the side. If you want to search the body for anything else, you can give me an investigation check.
Yeah, I'll do.
I'm going to try on the hat.
Yeah, I didn't investigate. I just took the hat and left.
Ryson, your enlarge will fade during this time because it only lasts a minute, right?
It only lasts a minute, yeah.
I got a 5 on that investigation because I rolled a 1.
We
Nice.
found the hat.
Yeah, we
We
found a hat.
found the hat.
Yeah.
So does the hat, what I'm looking for is, does the hat do the clothes, the priest clothes?
You're not sure.
Sure.
Oh, well, I put it on.
Nothing happens.
Oh. So the
That-
priest clothes, were they still on the devil? Okay.
No.
This is the problem.
It might require
Give
a
me
short
an
rest,
Arcana
too.
check, Ryston.
All right. Well, how does... Whoop, that's not my character sheet. There we are. A 10.
10.
Strike you.
Yeah, that's. You have done some reading. You have interest in adventuring and the arcane arts and enchantments. You know that some enchanted items require that whoever would seek to reap their benefits to spend some time getting to know the flow of the weave and how that enchantment works. Hashtag attunement.
I'm just going to read over my... if anyone's got any other ideas they want to vocalize, I'm going to read over my shape change feature again.
That is a hat of disguise
Hmm.
that you can add.
What area do you want to get through first? The barracks and take care of all of them, up the stairs, take care of them, or through the doors and take care of whatever we see, and then possibly get ambushed from behind.
Who should wear the hat of disguise?
Ooh. Ha! Victory. I have invented a way to be the priest without having his clothes. I shape change into the devil form.
Nice.
Okay, so you look like the barbed devil?
Right. And the plan now is I pretend that they destroyed the hat, but I captured them using bewitching magics. So all they have to do is look vacant and stupid.
Okay. Okay. Rand, you hear someone coming down the passageway leading from the stairs. Just as you see a Duragar round this corner and come to a stop and just sort of, who are you? What are you doing here?
I just start slowly taking steps back into the room that the rest of the party is in, and I do not answer his question because I will give it away.
He follows, beginning to see that there are more of you now. What's all this?
Jump him!
What the fuck is that? And then you say that, and I guess we're back into initiative. Okay. Cool.
Yep.
We'll
Okay.
just use the same initiative. He is.
Do we have to?
Yeah. You would see, but because you would see this, he is in very gray, dark, neutral tones, and he didn't just immediately attack you. But here we go.
Gray
say it.
neutral tones?
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm muted. Did he see my sash? I've been talking about my sash here, y'all.
He was starting to look over the party, and then his gaze was drawn to the figure of a devil that then yelled out to attack him. So now we're in initiative.
Okay.
That was a little rash.
Yeah.
All right. He's actually rolled pretty well. Zadrum was last to take a turn. We'll just pick up with Vulcan. You don't have to do anything, but as Ryston calls this out, and you see this Duragar's eyes sort of widen a bit, what are you doing?
I am going to give the help action to whatever Ryston will do.
Okay, you're giving Ryston the help action.
That is correct.
Okay. Osborne?
I'm going to move up here and flatten myself against that north wall. And I'm going to roll to hide.
Okay, give me a
Nice.
hide check. Give me a stealth
Okay.
roll. As you press against the wall and leave like a goblin body print of blood.
Okay, I got a 16.
16? Okay.
Mhm. And that's all
Well-
I'm going to do. I'm going to try to be as quiet as I can.
Oh, wait. What is his modifier? Because he may still be ahead of you. Nope, he's not. Bryson, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
Okay, seeing that he is a Musgart Dwergar and that I jumped the gun a little bit there, I am going to placatingly raise my hands and use my action to shape change back to my normal heroic human form and say like, "Oh, sorry, we're Musgart's flunkies. We're here to depose Zardrock."
Give me a persuasion check at disadvantage.
And I help.
Actually,
Okay.
that would make it a straight roll.
Yeah.
What are you doing, Vulcan, to
I
assist
have-
this persuasion?
I will use my magical tinkering to emit a nonverbal sound of heroic trumpets.
How loud is that?
Sure. Great. Fantastic. Love it. Absolutely. Let's do it.
Okay.
Make that roll there, Ryston. Straight persuasion roll. As
Yep.
trumpets ring through the corridor.
Yeah, thanks for that.
Oh god. Oh god.
I rolled great on my persuasion. 25. So we'll see about the rest of it.
Okay. So as you sort of make this placation and finish your sentence, heroic trumpets ring through the air, and you see the Durgar, who had just started to relax, just his eyes widen even more as he looks to Vulcan, and then turns and looks over his shoulder.
Ah, shit.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, there's no way they're not going to hear that. So,
I mean,
anything else on your turn, Ryston? As you see this Durgar turn to face the northern corridor.
the chosen phenomenon is perceivable up to 10 feet away.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, holy shit! I just saved the game.
Good catch.
You saved Vulcan's life for sure. Gotta commit a little pre-death murder.
He then turns back to the rest of you and just his brow furrowed in confusion, but he doesn't seem hostile. And because no one up in that barracks room can hear the trumpets blaring,
God bless America.
we will stay out of initiative for the time being.
Okay.
But he has like a sort of nasty looking javelin that comes to a point with a hook down it, and it looks like the hook has just been roughly soldered on to the rest of the spear tip. And he sort of leans in and sort of puffs up a little bit. Oh, what are you doing here? Did
Deposing
Gandalf send
Zardarok?
orders? You gonna really now?
We were doing that anyway, and Grandolpha was like, "Sure, whatever."
She gave me this sash.
Aye, all right.
So where is he? Do you know?
Yeah, keep it down. He's in the forge. The dragon just got let loose, so he's overseeing the cleanup. Are you sure that all of you can handle this?
I mean,
1 minute.
Would you
when
like
you say
help?
sure,
How lethal are you all if someone doesn't see you coming?
Kill that
desperate.
thing.
Even if someone sees
Right.
us coming. So far, we've killed everything we've met that's been hostile.
Mhm.
Right. Well, that guard tower that I just came down from has 2 not so friendlies up there. If I bring them down here, think you can get rid of them in a bat of an eye?
Ooh.
Hmm.
Yes.
Sure.
Mhm.
All right. Get ready. Wait here. And this individual disappears around the corner.
Okay. Let's do little ambush positions
Okay,
over on
I'm
the
gonna-
sides of the hallway.
So you do have time to prepare a surprise round if things go as he says.
Hmm.
What would you like to do to prepare?
Yeah, how much did we really believe when he said unfriendlies? Did he make any kind of did he look at any one of us specifically? Did he
Give me an insight check.
Okay, I just don't know about this guy.
Vulcan. I think we're doing down the bottom corner.
I thought we were gonna do like a pincer formation.
Well, if they come out into the hallway and they look up, they see you.
There is an inspiration on the table, Gran, if you want to use it.
I kind of do, because even with my +6, I only got an 11.
We can arrange up here in the corridor.
Mhm.
Okay, that's better. That's 25.
Hey, 25. He definitely seemed perplexed at everything that was going on, but there was sort of a very ill-concealed wild excitement at the idea of him getting to lead individuals into the grasp of these threatening adventurers.
During our preparation, I'd like to walk over to, we'll step on over to Ozzy and just like touch him real quickly for 8 points of healing, just because he looks a little hurt.
So
Alright.
let's get
while
Gran
hurt.
behind one of these walls and this dead body out of sight. And then
Mm-hmm.
We
Who has
can-
the healing potions that y'all took from the chest in Zardarok's bedroom?
Oh, I do.
Okay. Just making sure that y'all had accounted for those.
Oh yeah, feel free to ask.
Osborne, are you still bloodied?
Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness, I didn't even notice. I'm so sorry.
And I come over and I just pat your little head.
I mean, I am planning to stay out of melee, so if anyone needs it more.
Good call.
It's a good plan, but it often doesn't work out.
Exactly.
It hasn't yet at all, but
Mhm.
you know, we've already killed
Yes.
everything behind us, I think.
Okay, well that is
Mm,
I
eight.
don't know.
You
There's
think.
double doors.
That's not
behind us. That's
guaranteed,
not true.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
18 health to you, Osborne.
Okay.
So hopefully that helps. Because I just burned a 3rd level spell slot.
So, Vulcan, Gran, Osborne,
Are you hiding somewhere?
yeah,
Oh, what?
get behind the walls.
So when
I
they
am behind the wall. They're coming
see-
around the corner, and I'm gonna
No,
shoot them with my
look,
fire.
you see, this place is where they will be able to see when they come out. We want to be here. and-
Real time, y'all have 30 seconds.
Okay.
So
yeah.
get
I'm ready.
move
Okay.
yourself.
To the side. Yeah.
I got this.
Okay, I will turn into a wolf and hide behind the wall like Grayson told me.
Okay, I'm moving the turret. I'm moving my cannon up here though.
Gran, just go ahead and use your normal token for the time being.
No problem.
Put yourself wherever you want to be.
Get there. There it goes.
Okay. You hear
Gran.
the rustling of weapons and armor emerging from around this corner. You see 2 Durgar wielding heavy crossbows, but just sort of at the side and sort of engaged in conversation with the Durgar that you had previously met, who was following behind them. They round this corner, continue down.
Arrow drawn, ready for them to come around the
So
corner.
before they breach the corner, what are everybody's held actions? Just normal, nothing bullshitty, nothing shenaniganery.
What?
No,
Mhm.
just normal attacks.
Just
Okay.
a
A lot of
held
stuff.
arrow
Everything
for
we do
them
is
to come into
bullshit.
sight. Yeah.
Shenaniganery.
I do have a 3rd level spell.
Okay, if it's a normal 3rd level spell, that's fine.
He's
All right,
that's
so
not loud. That's
as
not
they
loud.
Yeah, right.
draw up to this breach point, they see just around the corners Osborne and Wilhelm, and we will begin our surprise round where they do not get to take a turn. Ryston, you are up front in the surprise round.
Yep. And I am going to 10, 15 feet of movement there. Can I get, you know what? I'll just get up here and go after the one in the back.
Okay.
Because I figure between me and the other Dwergar, we can keep him from escaping.
Sure. And he'll, because this is all technically simultaneous and I didn't commit him to a spot, he'll be flanking for you.
Okay. Well, in that case, I'm going to go ahead and do 2 attacks. That is a 16 or it's an 18
It's
on the die, so 25 on the first attack.
25 damage.
That's
No,
it.
25 to hit.
Oh, yeah, that'll hit.
I'm not big or anything, so no 25s on damage yet. Although I do get sneak attack, so that's fun.
Yes,
And
you
then
do.
on the second attack, well, thank goodness for advantage. 17.
Just give me the damage from your first attack, Mr. Sneak Attack.
Okay. Well, yeah, sure. All right, that is going to be 10 on the dice, so 16
Okay,
on the
16
first
total.
hit,
All right. He's still up, but bloodied.
and then on the second, which was a 17 to hit,
hits, but not by much.
that is a what did I just say?
17 to
17
hit.
to hit.
No, the damage on the. You know what? I'll
You
just do
didn't
the
Did
math
it
again.
say? Yeah.
17 damage.
Okay.
Excuse me, just 2 cleaving blows instantly takes down this Durgar crossbower. Drops. You get a kind of approving from the Durgar in the back. Anything else?
Well, in that case, I think I've got enough movement to step around and get behind the other guy.
Sounds good. Wilhelm.
Perfect. And Wilhelm will step out, and now he's attacking with advantage. 2 attacks.
Yeah, buddy.
Oops, I didn't roll with advantage because, oh, there it is. That's how you do that. Oh my gosh. All right, so 19 to hit.
Hits.
Great. And here, I'll just roll damage. Boom. 11 damage.
Taken.
And does an 18 hit? Yes. Okay, great.
Mhm.
And 12 damage.
Okay.
Sorry,
Still
13. 13, correction. But either way, yeah.
up.
I'm helping.
He's barely up,
Yep.
but up. Anything else?
That is it. He's good.
Okay. That actually brings us to this guy's turn.
Oh no.
Oh.
No, your buddy. Your
Okay.
your
Yeah.
temporary ally.
Oh, okay.
He brings about
this is
a
still a
nasty
surprise round,
looking
yeah.
javelin and shoves it down into the back of his companion. Yeah, that definitely hits for. I rolled a 1
Oops,
on
sorry.
the damage die. So he's still up, barely, like by a thread. But he is. My buddy's right here. That's all he's got. Graham, it's your turn. As a wolf.
I give like a large snarl and I do run around. I gotta go the long way. And I do the really cool trick that Wilhelm taught me. Okay. And I bite attack.
Nice. At advantage. Oh, all of these should have been at advantage anyway, because you still have your totem spirit up.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Oh, right.
So 17 plus 4, so that's 21 to hit.
And how do you want to do this?
Since I'm in full wolf rage, I want to do that thing that like dogs do, where they go straight for like the torso, but then they do like the, they just like thrash around. That I just do that.
Those of you gathered around see this Durgar begin to use its enlarge ability before the gray streaked fur of Grant's wolf form flashes by. She parkours off the other wall of the corridor, leaping for the throat of this individual, grabbing it by the front of that meat, and just hanging and thrashing, and just tears the flesh. And you just see a gout of dark blood pour down the front of this creature, coating Gran's furred muzzle as it falls, spluttering, dead on the floor. Yeah.
Well done, Gran.
All lived up to your promise, that's for sure.
What do you think? What are our chances against Zydarok?
He sort of takes a moment and looks between the 2 corpses now, and then looks back up to you and says, "If you can do that another 20 or so times, I think you're in good shape."
Oh, okay.
Oh, what is to the south of us, my erstwhile ally?
Down there. And he points to the double doors that y'all have not yet pushed through. He will inform you that those are the guest quarters that are normally reserved for Grandolpha, but she has not yet stayed in them,
Okay.
knowing that she would be bothered by Zardarok if she did.
Oh, smart. Okay. Well, all right.
You think there's anything good in there? I mean,
Maybe let her gifts and something. She doesn't want them. We should go check it out.
chocolate on a pillow, something.
Well, thank you. Praise Gundolfa. Bye-bye.
Or you can come with Alice.
Come on, we have to. He's in the forge. The forge is right there.
Yes,
Is he-
we do have a dragon like coming down on our
Okay,
cities,
let's go do that.
We have to kill
I need to
him.
return to my post so no one gets suspicious. But if you want a better vantage point on what to expect, come up the stairs. Just make sure I know it's you so I don't accidentally kill you.
I'll be right behind you.
Okay. Got a sniper position. Fantastic.
Yes.
Okay, so he returns to his post. Zadrin, are you going now with him?
I'll lag behind, but I will be kind of going. But I want to get an idea of what's going on. So then,
Is anyone going down to that guest quarters?
No.
Okay. Zadrin, I'll go ahead and just, let me zoom out. Actually, everybody go ahead and zoom pretty much all the way out for me. I know it's a massive map.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm scared.
There's a lot to reveal. Bear with me. There. You wouldn't quite be able to see that.
That's a lot of clicking.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Oh my god.
So let me read you some block text, shall I? Smoke fills this warm cavern, which has a ceiling that ranges from 40 feet high down to 20 feet along the south wall. The source of the smoke and heat is a 10-foot tall stone forge shaped like a pyramid with its peak sheared off. Ripples of heat and flashes of firelight spew from the top of the forge, which emits a deep, pulsating heartbeat. A 5-foot deep trough extends east from the forge, with rows of black anvils on either side of the depression. Overlooking the forge are 4 20-foot tall guard towers, with gray-skinned dwarves standing behind their low battlements. Stone stairs provide access to the tops of the 2 towers nearest the forge. South of the forge is an enormous 5-foot tall iron platform fitted with cranes and clamps, with short flights of iron stairs leading to the top of the platform. Surrounding it is a cleanup crew consisting of a female Duergar with a horn and 4 hulking bipeds, their white fur stained with soot. They are tossing scraps into a cylindrical container. In the 20-foot high ceiling above this bin is a wide rectangular hole. These are the 4 bipeds that are just moving about the space, picking up scraps of metal and blocks of stone that have been torn away. Here is the female overlooking the activity with a horn. You do also see, overseeing the forge and staring at it adoringly, the largest Duergar that you've seen so far, though it doesn't seem he's used his enlarge ability. He's just a bit bigger. So if you scroll up and look to the middle Sunblight map, the level that you arrived on, and look to the left of it, this is Zardarok Sunblight.
There he
is
outfitted
with a massive, brutal-looking shard and spike-crafted gauntlet of the black Shardolin crystal. His shield made of the same material, as is the jagged crown that sits atop his head. And he's just sort of standing before the forge, pacing in a small circle and muttering to himself, occasionally shouting out commands in Dwarvish or Undercommon to the sort of quartermaster that's overseeing the work being done by the creatures gathered here.
I will take all this in, come back down the stairs, and relay everything that I saw to the party. Quietly.
So with that, I think this is a good time for us to take a quick little 5-minute break to process all that. So viewers, hang out with us. We are going to take a super quick bio break, and we will be back before you know it to see what this ragtag group of adventurers plans to do about the Sunblight Forge. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
You sure?
Yeah, well, yeah. Alden,
Too late.
what was
Okay.
that observation you just made?
The observation was that if you try and disguise yourself as the devil, we don't know the relationship between Zardarok and the devil, or the
Yeah.
devil's name. And we found them torturing a follower of Zardarok.
Right, but them is the devil and a bunch of Zardarok's followers. So
Are they a bunch of Zardarok followers? Or were they
They,
just
They
s-
followers?
weren't
they saw your
Muzdark.
stash, and then they went just try to kill us anyway.
Well, the prisoner did.
The torturee
Yeah.
went crazy and tried to kill the people saving them from the torturer.
Was the prisoner a lady dwarf?
Yes.
Maybe she's just had a crush on Zardarok and disapproved of the union.
I thought
That's what I'm
that
thinking.
it was. I thought I had a pretty clear read
Love
on that
triangles.
situation, which
That
was
is
that
absolutely what that was.
the Zardarok captive was like loyal, but they were torturing her anyway because of some perceived
Perceived.
disloyalty, and that
Just
was
as a
why
reminder,
she tried to
purely
prove
for the
herself.
benefit of our viewers, Grandalfa did explain that Zardarok is one of the most paranoid entities you could imagine. The reason that his sons were so far away from this fortress is because he didn't want his sons to rise against him to take his seat of power.
So there's a point. That's
Mhm.
plenty of reason to be torturing
Just-
one of his own loyal men.
Okay.
Just for our
Oh,
viewers.
also, great, wonderful DM.
Yes.
Totally on my own. What did the other people in the towers look like as I was up there looking around?
So, with your passive perception, you would have noted, no check required, that it seems to be the same arrangement that was on this tower. Each of the watchtowers has 2 heavy crossbowmen and 1 pikeman that watches the stairs. All of the pikemen seem to wear the same muted color palettes as your current ally,
Mm,
whereas the crossbowmen do not.
okay.
What's the difference between them and the ones on the ground?
The ones on the ground, these 4, are those large bipedal white furred creatures.
Yeah, they're not.
This
they're not
individual
Durgar.
here was a female Durgar that seems to be in some sort of position of authority. She's barking orders to these furred individuals and occasionally is having orders barked at her by Zardarok, who is just sort of wantonly staring into this forge. Very much like how Thorin, when he starts to get dragon sickness after returning to the mountain, is just sort of in this trance when surrounded by his treasure hoard.
That from something?
How much?
Yes.
So lame.
That from another DN?
How much?
Yeah.
Go away, Griffin.
How much damage do you suppose we can do in one round at range?
A lot.
Ideally, a lot, but you know,
2d8 plus d6 plus 2d10 plus
Well,
d.
I can cast Fireball twice. Maybe we could just nuke Zardarok and then run away.
I know I can run away.
I
saved
feel
that
like
spell to
unless
run
we
away.
can do 100+ damage, we're not nuking Zardarok. He's very
Yeah.
clearly the boss of.
Yeah. Either
This
way, I
fortress.
feel like we should go to the barracks first, kill all Zardarok's followers, gather all of the other Grandalphus followers, if there's any.
So just like turn this into a whole assault.
Can we do
exactly, because
Can
she
we
sounded
go
like she had a
barracks?
ton.
that? Does the barracks have a door?
Didn't look
No.
like it on the map.
And on that topic, no one is stealthing. Bryson, you begin to see an individual turn his head and approach this doorway and round this corner. This individual is not wearing Grandalfus colors, and as he sees you all, you see him begin to draw his war pick
Could you ping where this individual is?
to the north of where all of you
Oh,
are.
I see. Oh, I see.
Nope,
Okay.
nope.
Sorry.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Well, I wish I hadn't wasted that natural 20 on his initiative, but that means he's going to go first, which is nice for the narrative flow of things.
Are we gonna
Sure.
keep our old initiative?
Or roll a new one.
I've had a 5 for like 2 sessions. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
I've had a
well,
24.
We rolled
that
this
whole
like
time.
3 weeks ago.
So we can either keep this one or we can roll once right now, and this stays for the rest of the dungeon crawl.
Oh,
Re-roll.
Just because these initiative rolls take a long time.
Sure.
So,
I'm fine with
Sure.
that.
all right, re-roll it. Everybody roll for initiative.
Always re-roll.
Okay.
if you can.
Oh, what dice is going to treat me well?
Oh, mine's worse.
That's not bad.
Son of a
Love you.
bitch on
Oh.
toast.
Chose you. Don't
Well,
fuck me.
now
Great.
aren't you all?
Oh, that's
I always get bad initiative.
that's a little better.
Okay, good.
Like 2 points better. So
As long as-
14 instead of 12.
As long as Ozzy gets better, this was all worth it.
Well,
I got worse. I got
much
way
better.
worse.
Mine's bad too.
Okay.
I got 1 point worth.
I didn't want to play anyway.
Wilhelm got exactly what he was supposed to get.
I just haven't done anything today, guys, because I got a 5, and you keep killing
Yeah.
it before he gets to me.
Hey, I hear
Which
you.
I
I,
mean,
feel like
we've only
Ozzy
done-
would actually want. He's hurt.
Yeah. We don't want you in danger.
Oh well, yeah, that was a good point, but you
you
know,
little-
Not hurt anymore, are you?
No, he's fine.
Oh, okay.
Well, he's not bloodied at least.
Is everybody in?
barely.
He's very small.
Mhm.
Small bean.
Right.
Okay, top of the round. Damn. Now it's Ryston.
I'm saying I'm rolling gold.
What you got, Ryston?
All right. I guess I will do 2 attacks with my sword on the nasty guy.
So you
Move
got
on up there.
I'll expose myself to potential additional danger by running right up alongside him in an effort to take a look-see at what else is happening in the big barrack room.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
And
Oh.
I'm going to go ahead and roll those attacks. One good, one maybe bad. 16 for the first attack.
Does not hit.
Okay. And on the second attack, 22.
22 does hit.
Okay. Well, that's 1. I'm not big and I'm not sneaking. No advantage. So that is just going to be 1.
Wait, is it still? How long does your spirit totem last?
Oh, a long time, but he's not within 5 foot of anybody.
Okay. Yeah.
It's still going, but it doesn't apply.
Yeah. That is 13 damage on that attack.
Okay. And that's no sneak attack, right?
No sneak attack.
As you draw up closer, you can see that while it's not the full exoskeleton of the individual you met before, this Durgar too has these strange sort of crafted plate sleeves around his arms that have just blood crusted around the edge of them. He's gotten them from like just below the knee down as well. This is another example of one of those strange artificially enhanced Durgar hammerers.
Oh no.
Cyber Dwergar.
Cyberpunk.
But more steampunk than cyberpunk, but yeah.
I was going cyborg, but
That works.
steampunk cyborg.
Well, now it is his turn.
Fair.
Like Willy Wonka.
Wait, once per turn, creature that attacks. Oh.
Hmm.
Huh. Oh.
What?
Okay. Nothing. Don't worry about it.
We are worried.
So he is going to come at you with the war pick, and then once with like this sort of arm, not quite gauntlet thing.
All right.
I think it's called.
This will miss. Wow, same thing on 2 different die. Both attacks will miss. He is going to continue moving in here and block what he perceives as your only escape route, because he doesn't know that all the folks down there are dispatched. All right, that is his turn. This individual is not in combat yet. Osborne.
All right, I'm gonna step out around this corner. Yeah. And
Keep in mind these are 10-foot squares.
Yeah, and I'm gonna sling a firebolt at the guy that Bryson is messing with.
Alrighty.
Does a dirty 20 hit it?
Yes, it will.
Okay, and that's 2d10. 18 points of fire damage.
Ooh. Ooh. Okay.
Then it's okay, so I move 10 feet.
Wait. He's looking
20.
real rough.
I guess I'll move up to here. That'll be it for me.
Bryson, you just see the back of this individual's head get engulfed momentarily in a gout of flame. The smell of burning hair sort of joining the haze that hangs about you. Next, it is her turn. She is also a hammerer. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Oh, just kidding. 20 is all she has.
Good little.
5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, she can't get to you. She'll come there and hold her action. Zadrin.
All right, seeing all the big things in our future, I'm going to just have my short sword out and run up here, not flanking. Well, still within 5 feet for the bonus, so that someone else can get flanking, just in case. And swing twice at it.
All right, roll a hit at advantage.
That will be a 19 to hit on the first one.
Hits.
And the second one.
Just roll that first damage for me.
All right. Oh, is it too late to say bonus action, Planer's Warrior? Because that's any attack.
I'm gonna say yes.
Okay.
Just roll some regular damage.
Yeah. Okay. 6 plus 5. That'll be 10 points of piercing damage.
How do you dispatch this hammerer?
Just through the neck, just severing all those vocal cords and blood vessels and veins, and just real quick steps up.
Really going for the neck tonight.
Just like cutting through a rubber band ball, just the one after the other
man.
just pops from the tension.
Well, you don't want him to scream
Pops
out.
off.
Exactly.
Yeah, you gotta get rid of the scream.
And quick.
Gotta get rid of this.
Okay, well you still have another attack.
And I did
You have
5,
additional
10,
movement.
15, 20.
8.
Or if you have a bonus action that can get you anywhere.
Bonus action. I will just wait. I will step over here and, well, here, and leave space for like Wilhelm to make his presence known, just in case there's allies within these barracks and this group. And then, and I just have, bonus action while I could still see her planar warrior, because then just the next attack that hits will,
Got it. Grand. I will mention, Zadrin, you hear from up top of this guard tower as the body collapses to the floor.
Okay.
Grand, what you got?
I will then.
I don't have enough movement to get into the room. So I'm gonna just, with the help of Wilhelm, I am going to stay as far as I can. And I've just got a nice low little growl because I'm actually still in wolf form.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't have any range attacks right now. So I'll just...
Okay. We'll do that for Wolfgram. How about that? All right. You can hold an action or take the dodge action.
Oh, I will hold an attack. Yep.
Okay.
I couldn't decide which one I.
Wilhelm, your turn, buddy.
All right, Wilhelm moves 5,
That'll move it up.
15, 20, 25, 30. Oops, wrong. Because I didn't hold Alt. See?
Mhm.
Oop. All right. So Wilhelm moves in there. Does it look like either of these doors have muted colors or, just real chill dudes? Probably in House Hufflepuff.
Does not.
Hey, I'm a
Got it. All
Hufflepuff.
right. So then very well. They must die. And he swings twice at this Durgan.
Give me 1 second before you roll your first one, because
Alright.
as soon as you're within her reach, she is
Yep.
going to unleash her held action.
Fair enough.
Glad you took
The war pick should hit you.
Oh. You didn't even ask my AC.
Nope.
Okay.
7 points of bludgeoning damage,
Oh, wait. 10 HP. Yay.
and she lashes out with the gauntlet. This should also hit you.
Wow. You don't even know my AC. What is this?
I mean, I rolled an 18 and a 19. And
Okay. Very well. Very well. Yeah. Unless you say they've got -2, so you're right.
Oh, I'm sorry. I gave you the gauntlet damage first. And so I'll give you the war pick damage now.
Okay, great.
Thanks.
10 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Now you may have it.
Okay. All right. I will attack her then.
She is wearing the full metal exoskeleton.
Am I attacking with advantage because of the totem still?
I'm within 5 feet of you.
Oh.
What does it require, Grant? Is it within 5? If you're within 5 feet of an enemy, or any?
No, if our allies are within 5 feet. So you gain like the ability pack tactics.
Pack tactics.
Cool.
All right, go for
All
it.
right, here it comes. 23.
That hits.
We like advantage.
Boop. Slashing one-handed. 7 damage for the first attack. Second attack. 23 to hit.
Nice.
Hits.
Boop. And I like it. 10 one-handed damage.
Okay. Some decent wallops. She is just bloodied. All right.
Not quite me. All right.
Anything else there, Wilhelm?
Nope. I had to use all my movement to get there. I'm stuck.
Yes, sir. Vulcan, what you got?
All right. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, right?
Yep.
Nice. Do I have line of sight?
Line of sight, but she would have quite a bit of cover. 'Cause she's around that corner, and you've got your allies in the way.
Then screw that noise. 5, 10, 15. I'm shooting. Oh, no. I can't. Aha. I climb on him and I shoot.
Oh, handle. Oh, no. Consent is important.
Consent, please. Consent, please.
Oh, it's all implied. It's fine.
Oh.
All
So
right.
what is
This
what
is
are you
Battle
It's not like
Formation
this.
Delta.
Have we practiced
Dex
this?
save, baby. 15.
15-foot cone?
It's a 15-foot cone,
You could get this other one in there.
and I choose to do so.
I thought you might. Oh,
And it's a 15 dex save too. Funny.
So this little gun leaps on Wilhelm and bursts out the flame, and he's like, I am immobile battle platform. Yes!
I think
They
he
both
just
fail,
had this
Vulcan.
revelation
Oh,
2
wait.
combats ago.
Exactly, yeah.
yeah, I don't have that. They both fail.
Oh.
Nice.
Awesome.
Dealing 14 points each.
Ow.
I like that.
Oh, she is.
It does a lot of damage
Yeah.
when they fail to save, believe it or not.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hey. Yeah, the one engaged with Wilhelm is roasting inside that exoskeleton and barely conscious. The other one took the damage. Anything else?
That'll be all mid 80.
Right. Next is her turn. 5, 10, 15, 20. Gets her right where she wants to be.
No, don't
She has
do it.
also got the sort of partial exoskeleton, but she also has the claw and the hammer, bringing both down on Wilhelm at advantage. Claw. That'll hit. Let me just roll damage first. Ooh, 9 points of bludgeoning damage. Knocks that out. Hammer.
Natural 20. Roll damage.
Or no, that's the higher damage. 18 points of bludgeoning damage on that attack. Still up?
Yes.
Ooh.
I am surrounded only by fear and dead men.
Darth Vader.
Bryson, you watch these massive blows befall your companion. He is looking very hurt. What would you like to do? This Durgar is barely conscious. This one is approaching bloodied.
Well, Osborne has a turn before Lefty can do anything. But
Wilhelm, did you
also-
mean to?
No, I should be right. That's probably. Thank you. Keep me there. It's that whole alt button thing.
You know what? If I let well, whatever. Let's not overthink it. I am going to go ahead and get over here, which I believe I can do. I'm not moving out of range of either of them, so no opportunity attacks. And I can get through there with like
10 feet of movement, yeah.
10 feet, so
Or maybe 15, whatever. Either way, you got it.
I'll do a little quick step past my ally Wilhelm and swing at the one on the left.
Okay.
That is going to be with advantage from pack tactics and therefore a sneak attack and a natural 20,
Let's go.
Okay.
which I wish I had used on the one that wasn't literally seconds from death.
So, that being said, you can choose whether or not you want to use your sneak attack on this first attack.
Yeah, you can choose when you use.
That's a good idea. I'll save the sneak attack.
I have
Yeah, that's a 9 on the dice for a 16 on Lefty.
How do you want to dispatch her?
Swift and final, just like all of Ryston's kills.
Wilhelm doubles over in pain, and you see that momentary opening. You sort of roll across his back, and as you do, swipe down with your blade just through the bare portion of the shoulder. She falls. You still got an attack left with another enemy in your reach.
I'm just gonna keep that sweep going.
At advantage, sneak attack if you want it.
Yeah, sneak attack this time for sure. 17 this time on the die, so
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I don't know, 20, 58, or whatever. It doesn't
20.
Okay, so that one is 18.
18. Still up. I like. So much. Okay. Anything else?
Nah, that's it.
Okay. Let's see. She's dead. Zadrin, you see the pike bearer from this guard tower come to the top of the stairs, look down and make note of you, and then of the dead Sunblight Durgar at your feet. And he just gets this sort of wide maniacal grin. and nods
Oh, no.
Yeah.
and turns back, and you
Oh
hear,
no. Oh no.
What?
Oh wow! Oh,
Oh god,
crap.
that's their. It's
Oh,
their
We
God.
found
party.
the enthusiastic
Yeah,
one.
we found their
everybody.
party, Zadrin.
Looks like the planning chance has fled from us.
you hear sounds of weapons coming.
Okay.
Let's just.
Jesus.
Amazing.
You know what? I'm kind of glad it's not on us anymore.
Yeah,
You know what? It
Oh,
takes
yeah.
the load off my shoulders.
yeah.
Not
Yeah.
just on you. anymore. Osborne.
Okay, I'm gonna flick a mind sliver at the one that's still up next to Ryston there. So, intelligence saving throw, please.
Okay, sure. Yeah, I could roll a 20. I didn't. Well, yeah, no.
Okay, then it takes 5 points of psychic damage, and if you make a saving throw before the end of your next turn, is it still up?
How do you want to do this?
Oh man, that's a bad way to go.
Yeah, that's like scared.
Yeah.
Like,
She
oh
said
no.
she-
Would you like to flavor
Yeah.
this?
Well, let me just read what the spell does. For those of you who don't know, you drive a disorienting spike of psychic energy into the mind of one creature you can see within range. So I suppose it would just gibber a little bit and collapse to the floor.
Yeah, that's brain soup.
Yep.
You
I
see
love brain soup. It's yummy.
blood begin
So does Grandolpha
to
Musgard.
leak from the
Ah.
corners of the eyes, from the nose, out of an ear, as this individual just sort of collapses to the knees, wavers, and then just flat on their face onto the ground.
Okay, and
But
I'm gonna take the rest of my movement, and I'm gonna start going up. Let's say 5, 10, 15, 20. I'm gonna start going up towards our buddy up here. That's it for me.
all right.
Yeah.
Stay in initiative?
Actually, you know
How
what?
late
Let me
can y'all
change
play?
that. Can I change that one little bit?
Yeah, what would you like to do?
I want to use a sorcery point to make the spell I just cast a bonus action so that I can dash. Can I do that?
I'll allow it. Sure. Just make sure you mark off your sorcery point.
Thank you. So that'd be another 5, 10. 5, so I can get up here. Thank you.
So you all hear this battle cry ring out, echoing down the stairs from this guard tower, and you hear it joined by other voices out into the forge. Zadrin, you know that there are other Musgard, Duragar, but not many. Most of who you saw out there were Sunblight loyalists.
Yep.
So, as we come to your turn, Zadrin, what would you like to do?
Well, as I am running around the corner to help my fellow.
I will mention, just because it's relevant to you specifically,
Mhm.
when you were up on top of that guard tower, there were also short and long bows propped against the wall with different quivers of arrows.
Oh, thank God. Well, I still have 20 arrows left because I started this whole adventure. Not whole adventure, but this hike to Sunblight with 40, and we've used half of them so far. But I can get here with my movement, and as I'm running, I whip out my longbow and shoot the one that's still alive.
Okay, roll to hit.
That will be a 26.
That will certainly hit. Starts with 2. That's good for you.
Yep. And that will be, well, just 10 damage because I did not bonus action it.
That's okay. 10 is a good amount. Takes it.
And
And
then second attack, yeah. If it's still alive, yeah.
yeah, go for it.
That would be 27, so...
Would
that
you
would be...
like to have done any bonus action before?
Sure,
taking-
yeah, I mentioned it.
Yeah, you did.
14 points of force damage. Yep,
It
that'd be it. And then...
is barely up, just sort of wide-eyed staring between this other Duragar that suddenly turned on it with a battle cry, and now this Shatterkai elf who just appears out of fucking nowhere and pinholes him with arrows. Yeah, sure. Just another
Yep,
day in
that's the spell.
Sunblight. Well done. Grand, that
This is
brings
a
us to your
terrible working
turn.
environment.
Mm.
You're still a blood-spattered wolf with just gore dripping from your fangs.
This is one of my sexier forms, really.
I mean, yeah, it is.
Seriously.
So I'm gonna try and be very strategic about this. I'm gonna use my 40 feet of movement as a wolf to get in front of, oh my god, alt. Even with the, because I can get past him, right, if I just do an extra 5 feet of movement. Sweet.
Yep.
Good.
Absolutely.
Okay. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna use my bonus action to get out of my wolf form, and then I'm going to use my action to use my Staff of the Winterlands and cast Wall of Thorns, which is a 60-foot long, 10-foot high, 5 feet thick wall that is going to go essentially here.
Use your ruler and show me.
Ooh.
Oh. Okay. And it is how high?
10 feet high? Let me make sure. 10 feet high, 5 feet thick.
Okay. So everyone atop the guard towers can see each other and see over it, but it is certainly there as a deterrent for anyone at ground level.
Like, say, those creepy monsters.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't like that.
All right. And Gran, that was some very tactical thinking
It
and
was.
excellent use of your movement and your wild shape before reverting. I'm going to grant another party inspo for that.
Right.
Go Grant.
That was very sharp. We love to see it.
We do.
The only time Grant's ever been tactical.
That's why you got it.
All about learning. Wilhelm.
Wilhelm walks over to Vulcan and he goes, "You said you had potions?"
Oh, please, by all means.
All right. And he'll take one from him, however long that takes.
You can
And-
bonus action one and action another if you'd like.
Sweet. How many you got, Vulcan?
I got two potions of healing. And
He'll
one.
only take one.
He'll only take one.
Yeah. He'll bonus action that one. What is it?
I have a potion of greater healing if you want.
Yes, please.
Okay, take that one.
Okay.
Take that one, please. That's 44 plus 4.
You are our melee. You need all the HP.
Plus 4.
One of our melees.
All right. So he gains 12 back. And then he'll use his action to cast Cure Wounds on himself at second level, his final second level slot.
Wilhelm, I have a plan. Give me the sash.
Okay. And he holds out the sash after he's done healing himself.
Yeah, I'll grab it on the way by, I think. Will work, I hope.
Vulcan, and then Ryson on deck.
That's at first level. That's not what I did.
Okay. So that traveled with him actually. And then let's see. It'll move
That one.
back to me as my bonus action.
It's first level again.
And then I'll move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then I'll dash 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 over to...
Are
Buddy.
you treating those as 10 feet squares?
Yeah. I
Where
dashed.
did you start?
I dashed. I was right next to him.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
15, 20, 25, 30, 10, 15, 20.
I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure you're right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
That's not. Yeah, okay. Go for it. What you got?
That's it. That's all I can do.
Okay. Bryson, it is your turn.
All right. So, some of what I would like to do this turn depends on me looking like Drek. And I was going to turn back, but I never declared it. Is that going to be an issue
There hadn't been any conversation of it, so I'm gonna say if you want to do it,
Yeah,
it's gonna take
that's
the
what I
normal
thought.
action economy.
All right. I am going to move the 15 feet to Wilhelm
Mm-hmm.
and grab the stash. Just hold on to it. I'm not trying to put it on or anything.
Okay.
And then I am going to... No, 1, 2... I'm going to get the rest of my movement for... get the rest of my turn's movement. I'm going to go ahead and use the action to shape change to Drek form. And still wearing the clothes and everything. Never did anything about the clothes.
Osborne, you'll be coming up in a minute.
Yeah, okay. I am going to leave it there for now.
Okay. That brings us to the pikemen's turns. The one on the tower with you guys, Zadrin and Graham,
Mhm.
is going to miss on his first attack, but land the second for... yeah. For enough, and we'll dispatch this Durgar and turn and give you a triumphant battle cry. The one the next tower over, same thing, only one hits. Yeah, plenty of damage on that one. Takes down one of those crossbowmen.
Nice.
Farther tower. Misses. Both attacks miss on the far tower.
Oh no.
Is that all of them? This one is going to turn to you, Osborne and Ryston, and shout, "The ground level corridor's trapped. Don't use it if you can help it." And we'll move here, and he points in this direction when he says that.
Helpful.
Useful.
He is not proficient, but he will pick up a longbow and fire at the dwarf on the platform. Oh shit! Okay. Maybe. What's her AC? Yeah, he fucking hits her. Why not? Short bows are a D6, I believe.
The longbow is a D8. Short bow is
Longbow.
D6. Yeah.
He's not getting a bonus because he is. Okay, takes that. Osborne, and then Zadrin on deck.
Okay, so are these arrow slits on the walls that we're looking through?
No, it's just like the edge of the bricks that make up the top of the rampart.
Oh, so we're like totally exposed. Okay.
Yes. Except for this massive wall of thorns that has been conjured and comes up to about 10 feet shy of your elevation.
Okay, so I will step up to the edge here. And I'm going to put a fireball right here. We should be able to get all three of these. One on the platform, the two weirdos on the ground here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they all need to make a deck save. Yeah, 14. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. For her. Failed. What the fuck? I rolled 2 3s and a 1.
Well, they all take 27 points of fire damage.
Holy.
Rolled pretty okay. There are a lot of 2s in there, but you know, rolled okay.
27?
Uh-huh.
Are you sure?
Ah.
Exactly what she had.
And then I'm gonna step. Let's see, I moved 5, 10 to get there. I'm gonna step back 10 feet, go back where I was. Maybe it'll give me a little bit of cover.
and the beast-like creatures, bipeds, take the damage and are bloodied, but they look pretty fucking resilient.
Awesome.
Unlike them.
Nicely done. Cool. Sadrin, you got anything else up your sleeve?
Whale, I think it's about time. I'm going to move up here. Hunter's Mark, this, little big fella.
Hmm.
And let me see. Should I?
Yes.
Yeah, no, it's just going to be
Which one did you Hunter's Mark?
The king.
Zardarok?
Yeah, get things started. And, yeah, we're going to do this shit. Okay. And 2 attacks. And yeah, let's. All right, that one is going to be 1. That one's going to be 2. Not great. A 3 and a 4 on the die, so 13 and 14 for my first 2 attacks.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah, neither one of those will hit.
Nope. There is 4 party inspiration, so I'm going to use one of those. Yeah.
Take them both.
I'll take
Use 2 of them.
Okay. Opening salvo is going to get a lot better. 1 and 2. A little better. 19 and a 29.
Let's go.
Did you use 2 of them? Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Well, we need that guy
yelling
dead.
at me.
Kristen didn't speak up to stop the dumb people from letting him. So yeah.
19 and a 29. Yeah, the 19 hits.
Yeah, perfect.
So 2d8 and 2d6 plus 10. That will be 24 points of piercing damage.
Force damage? Or
Makes
no?
And it's just sort of
Next
jolts with
turn will be force damage. Yeah.
I got you.
it just sort of jolts with the impact of the arrows.
Rest of my movements are ducked behind the wall. Be like,
All right, well that gets him an initiative now.
yeah. Oh, I just assumed he was already.
I think he's crazy.
I rolled a natural fucking 20 on his initiative too. What the fuck is happening?
I know a lot of stuff about a
So
shark.
that makes him.
Yeah. We knew it made people crazy, but we didn't know the extent. We had no experience with how
Yeah.
or why.
I read those Driss novels, so I know like it's some bad juju,
Yeah. I just,
Right,
Zadrin
Zadrin.
assumed he was already in the initiative and just like waiting for all the shit to go down already.
Yes. Retreat. My moment of triumph.
Yeah, it's like, why is the king like seeing this wall of thorns, all his enemies like rise up against him? Like, of course he's.
Zadrin, is that you came up to the edge to shoot?
That was 20 feet of movement to come up to the edge, shoot, and then
As he sort of flinches
away,
from the
actually.
bolts before you
That's the
do.
movement.
He peers up and sees you and extends the Charlin gauntlet and points a finger at you. I need you to give me a wisdom saving throw.
Okay, okay,
Oh, okay.
okay. That's 14. I doubt that makes it, but
But
we'll
do you want to
see.
use an inspiration? You need to tell me before you know whether it passes or fails.
I was going to say, but we'll see.
Okay, so it does fail.
Yeah.
So you become frightened, and the smog, the haze that hangs about the chamber just sort of freezes from its constant undulation. And you just have this inane sense of dread that you are going to suffocate if you stay underground in this mountain. I need you to use your reaction to make your full movement as a dash towards the nearest exit, which for you is down the stairs.
Okay, bye, buddy.
And let me actually move.
You are also frightened of Zardarok.
Yeah. Okay. Do you have anything with frightened, or that's another character? That's another character.
We will use
The
this
screaming.
for fright.
Yep.
Gran!
All the tokens Roll20 provides for marking your characters.
Why is there a big brain on mine, guys? Speaking of.
Cause are you concentrating on a spell?
No.
Oh wait, that's on the wrong person. Just kidding. That's not meant to be on you.
Ah. Double brain.
Supposed to be on Ryson for his disguise.
There he is. He's right here.
Gren, and then Wilhelm on deck.
All right. I move to this little slit in the wall, and I am going to. Is there any way to get down from this tower that I can see other than going back down the stairs? So I'm at
You can try to climb down or jump.
It's 20 feet.
20 feet? That's not a terrible jump.
Yeah,
Try
totally.
jumping 20 feet in real life.
Oh, come on. I'm a super strong
Adventurer.
Yeah.
All right, I'm not going to do any of that. I'm just going to cast Ice Knife. I'm just going to keep things the way they've always been. And this guy right here on the other tower.
That guy's one of us.
Anyone with a spear is on our side.
Okay, well, this guy's
guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Ice Knife, roll to hit.
Ooh, that's good. So 18 plus 6, 24.
Hits.
And that is
Wow.
10 damage.
Takes it. And the pikeman actually succeeds on his dexterity saving throw, so he will take half. What is the additional cold damage?
Sweet. Good, because I rolled a 2 and a 1, so he takes 1.5.
Okay, 1 point. And does the initial target take the cold as well?
No.
All right.
Oh, it's
Anything
gonna
else?
Target and each creature, so he does take it.
Okay.
That's it.
Wilhelm, Vulcan on deck.
DM, did I hear the
Sorry.
Durgar warn my ally about the trap on the corridor?
No, you did not. You're way too far. Gran, what did you have anything else?
I just wanted to alert the party. Your temporary HP and your allyship is gone.
He's gone. Yeah.
Oh, good.
Oh.
Okay.
When I
Well,
We
did
didn't need that.
Yeah, Wilhelm doesn't know that it's so dangerous, and unfortunately, he's going to open this door.
Okay.
Moves 15 feet, opens his door.
So as you open the door, 2 sets of double doors frame this short corridor. Bolted to the walls are a dozen black boxes, each one measuring 8 feet tall and 1 foot wide, and each giving off a low hum.
Okay, no, all right, good. That is super obvious that that's dangerous. Never mind. And then Wilhelm goes, well, all righty then. And then 5, 10, 15, right here. Oops. Yeah. So yeah, I think I've moved my full. Oh wait, no. I guess I'm gonna dash. No, I use my action to open the door. So got to be honest. So yeah.
That's object interact.
Okay, great. Then
It wasn't locked.
Then I'm going to dash. Yeah. Wilhelm, after like looking at that and going, he's like, nope. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He's right here. After dashing, he's going to move around and he's like, man, I hope those other doors aren't trapped.
Vulcan.
Yeah. All right. 5, 10, 15, 20. What was that? Okay. Okay.
So,
yeah.
real quick.
Yeah.
The height of Wall of Thorns is right up to the feet, because I thought for some reason that it was only 10, but it's 20. So you won't be able to see this creature, and probably can barely see this one. So it would be getting the benefit of some cover from you.
Okay.
Just in case that affects what you want to do.
Okay.
You can see these two just fine.
Now I'm gonna. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna move myself actually right in the corner. And then bonus action, move my little man's. Crawl down the side here, 5, 10, 15. Can't get all the way down, unfortunately.
He can drop the last 5.
He can drop the last 5. He'll drop the last 5. Blessed is the DM. He'll drop the last 5. And then I will firebolt this guy in the way back.
This wall technically comes all the way to the bottom of this square,
Oh, it does.
and it is opaque. You can't see through it.
Okay,
So he wouldn't quite be able to
I
get a
see.
line of sight
I see.
on this turn. Future turns might be different.
Oh, I'll shoot this guy. All the way,
You
all the way
will?
yonder. And I will do ba-ba-ba-ba-bum. Nice little crit.
Oh,
Nice little crit today. We'll roll the crit damage. A little 4d10.
Ooh,
Ooh,
okay.
3, 4, oh, 19 fire damage.
Right. Talk about sending it. Hits him with such impact, you see the body thrown from the parapet as it falls to the ground below.
Nice. I hope he flailed and screamed all the way down.
Wilhelm scream.
Oh, scream.
Anything else from you, Vulcan?
That will end my turn.
All right. We are back at the top of initiative. We have plenty of fight left. So I think we are going to call it here just because we would be going a while even if we tried to push through. So, viewers, thank you so much for hanging out with us. Be sure to tune in next week
Gotta
for
turn it next
the
week.
climactic finale of the Sunblight dungeon crawl as Zardarok finally gets to throw his hat in the ring, or his crown, if you will. But players, thank you for playing. Very well done. Roll 20.
Morgan.
Of course. Roll 20.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for sponsoring. As you can see, I very much enjoy all your bells and whistles. Those of you that need a virtual tabletop, check them out. Roll20.net. We certainly love them very much. And yeah, we will see you guys next week. Make sure to follow us at twitter.com/goblinneon for all of our scheduling updates. And we will see you next time. Bye.
Bye. Bye, guys. Bye. Thank you. Guys, thank
Yeah,
you for
thank you.
coming.